Hello, this is a review of the Pelikan P40 Pura fountain pen. This is my second attempt at the review. My first attempt I had little problems with my lighting and focus and whatnot, so hopefully this will be a little better. Pen comes in a outer shrink wrapped box, plain white cardboard paper box rather, with Pelikan name and logo, registered trademark, blah blah blah, address, made in Germany, pelikan.com, Pelikan logo, little sticker with the UPC code, and it says P40 blue silver, F for fine nib, and I think that's like a serial number, model number or whatever. So this box inside cardboard, thick cardboard, very fancy. It's got this little tag that you can pull out, and you know, this box here, the outer sleeve, if you will, just comes off fully, and then inside is this pouch, very fancy. I think some of their higher end models, Pelikan's higher end models like the M600 or some, they have this type, M1000 have this type of pouch, and it's not leather or anything, it's just synthetic or vinyl. It has the Pelikan name and logo etched, embossed in it, and you open this ribbon, and out comes the pen, which is a silver and blue full aluminum body pen. There was a little tag on the clip here which basically said Pura blue silver, and in this box is a little tissue with the Pelikan guarantee book. This is a new design on the Pelikan book, and it talks about, you know, the guarantee and the ball pens and how to fill ink and all that stuff. So I'm going to put the packaging away for a second so we can talk about the pen. The pen is, I would say, standard length, maybe a little longer than the standard length. I have a couple of pens here, so you can see this is like a Chilton style writer. Here's a Lamy Safari. And you can see it's about the same. Yeah, pretty much about the same. So standard pen length, I would say, which is about, I'm going to say, 5 3/4 inch. And it has this amazing look, I think. It's a very nice looking pen. Excellent quality, excellent finish. It's got the satin blue finish and then chrome kind of alternating. Or it's got these satin blue panels, if you will. And there's no, it's all just very smooth, so there's no raised or recessed panels here, except for this tapered end, where there's a little step here, and the end of the barrel, this is slightly more chrome finish than the satin finish. They're all very shiny, but this here has a more chrome finish, and then there's a little rib at the end of the barrel and slightly rounded end on the barrel here. On the cap is, you know, just standard proportion. The cap is about, I'm gonna say, 1/3, maybe a little more than 1/3, about 40% the size of the pen, which is 35-40%, which is about standard. The clip is, it has a little groove in it, kind of hints to the Pelikan bill shape, but it's a straight clip, and it has like a little wave. Very nice, very tight clip, and the pen doesn't go anywhere in your shirt pocket because it's just tight to the cap. And again, all blue cap, chrome clip, and a chrome end which kind of tapers, sort of rounded taper, and then there is the Pelikan logo engraved or etched. Let me get some more light here if I can. So Pelikan logo engraved on the cap, It's a very, very nice design. I think it's a very elegant looking pen, very modern looking, very sleek, executive kind of looking pen, excellent fit and finish. Then on the cap, it says Germany in silver. I'm trying to focus here. It says Germany and Pelikan. Very sleek, and it's all shiny chrome. The writing is in, and I'm sure the blue is just screen painted, so that's kind of like where the blue paint didn't go. So it's the shiny barrel, the shiny cap underneath. Open it up, and it has kind of a shortish grip section with a plastic nib holder, and the nib and nib holder assembly does not come out. You can't unscrew it or anything. This is the same nib as they use in the or the same feed at least that they use in the P55 Future fountain pen, which is a $25 pen. This is a $100 pen. I think I paid $80 for it. And the shape of the nib is slightly different than the P55. It's kind of, it starts narrow and gets a little broader and then becomes narrow again. It's kind of rounded. The P55, it seemed at least to be, it seemed to go out and then in more straighter lines. This has kind of a rounded shape to it, which is very cool. This also has a vent hole compared to the P55 nib, which did not have a vent hole. And then this has the Pelikan logo etched on the nib. So I hope you can see a little bit of the Pelikan logo here. And then on the side it says F for fine. There's a very slight step at where the grip section meets the barrel. The grip section is tapered, smooth. The fingers don't slip or anything. By the way, the length of this pen is really nice, and you can actually, the cap is very light because it's all aluminum, and you can post it, snaps in very tight and nice, and it doesn't take away from the balance of the pen at all. It's very, very nicely balanced still. Just showing you the inside the barrel. Unscrew, very smooth. Screwing, unscrewing here on the grip section. The threads are nice and smooth. Obviously they're concealed when the barrel is on. And it comes with this long cartridge. You can use a Pelikan converter if you can find one. I probably will have to pull one off from my Pelikan P381. This cartridge, what I did was I took a syringe with kind of a blunt plastic needle, and I extracted all the blue ink out, and I put in my private reserve, what they call ebony blue ink in it. So that's the ink I want to use in it. And this is kind of feels a little loose. I mean, it's reasonably tight, but I think they could have done a little better job with where the cartridge fits the feed. But it won't come off or anything. It just feels a little loose, so I just make sure I plug it in tight and put this back on. Okay, so this is a fine nib, stainless steel, and let's see how this writes. So let me make sure I have focus, and let's give this a shot. So this is a Pelikan P40 Pura fountain pen, and I hope you can tell that this nib is quite wet. So it's a fine pen, and I wrote that a little while ago, and you can see it's still wet. So very wet writer, very nice ink flow, no hesitation, no skipping, no nothing. Extremely, extremely smooth. I mean, this is just fantastic how smooth it is. And the fine is perfectly fine. I'm gonna say it's very well tuned nib. And and I can go really fast with it. No hesitation, no skipping. I do get a little feathering here, but I think that might be just a function of the ink, not necessarily anything else. But it is just amazingly smooth to write with. I'm gonna say it's better than the P55, which is very smooth. In terms of my modern nibs, the Lamy nib is very smooth. The Pelikan is P55 is also very smooth, maybe slightly better than the Lamy. It has certainly better ink flow than the Lamy. This is slightly smoother than both of them and amazing ink flow. So it's a wonderful, wonderful pen. I'm really, really happy to have this in my collection. I think this is my first aluminum pen, so very exciting stuff. Hope you enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching.